and a foul.
Yeah.
Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Yeah.
Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond.
Testing. Testing. I don't know what y'all want me to tell y'all, family. Listen, man. Play hard, get better, bro. Play hard, get better, man. Listen. Once again, it's the same old story with our Atlanta Hawks. It's the same old story, man. You can point out numerous reasons why we lost this game. You can say Trey Young took silly shots. You could say why we falling behind once again by freaking almost, falling behind once again by double digits in points. Why are we giving up back-to-back games of 140, 130 plus points? I mean, pick something. Pick something. I don't even got to say nothing about Trey Young because I know it's going to be other people to speak on Trey. It's gonna be other people who gonna speak on Trey about some of the shot selection. But once again, the reason I don't speak on it is because we already know what it is. We already know what it is. You're missing free throws. We turning the ball over. You got no inside rim protection. I mean, pick something. I ain't really got much to say tonight, guys, because I mean, we look at the roster. We look at the roster. Okay. Once again, I thought we was an 8 to 10 seed team. And it's starting to show. I mean, we had a couple good spurts. We had a run for the NBA Cup. We had a couple good winning streaks. But I don't know. I don't know if these dudes still at All-Star weekend or what. That's another night of 100. How many points did we give up tonight? How many points did we give up tonight? I gotta double check it. We gave up how many points tonight, gang? You can't give up 146 points and think you're gonna win the game. 146 points and think that you're gonna compete and win the game. Okay, let's be honest here. Let's look at some numbers here. Matter of fact, let me drop the link. That way everybody know what time. I already got people ready. There's the link. Y'all know how we gonna do, dog. You got 1 minute. Come up here, say your piece. I'm dropping the link now. Y'all know how it is. We can only have, I think, 15 in the back. So first come, first serve. First come, first serve. But we're gonna start doing it by memberships in the future though. But there go the link. First come, first serve. Come speak your piece. 1 minute. Cut your camera on. Now let me pull up this. Let's look at the stats. Let's see what the basic stats tell us about what we just saw tonight. I will say, y'all know my usual spiel. They play hard, but I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of get tired of losing. We lose games the exact same way every night. It's the exact same bit, guys. It's the exact same bit. Game start. Hawks down by 10 plus. Hawks come back. Hawks trick off game at the end. Pick how you want us to lose. Coach Quinn do suspect substitution. It's the same junk every day, bro. Every loss is the exact same thing, man. But I'm on my play hard, get better bit right now. You feel me? So I'm not gonna let this team upset me no more. I'm gonna watch this team. I'm gonna watch this team grow. I'm gonna watch the team develop. Like I said, that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow. Okay. Nobody looked at this roster except a handful of people. No one looked at this roster and said that this team should be winning a lot of games. Let's be honest here. No one looked at this roster and said we was going to the conference final. No one looked at this roster and said we going to be top 4 team. Well, it was a couple of wackos who said it. My bad, I didn't mean to call y'all wackos. But there's a couple of people who didn't want to put no money on that. Because I don't even think they believed it. I need somebody to tell me what has changed. Now we can't stop giving up. Now you're scoring 140, but you're giving up 150. How do you give up 148 points in a non-overtime game? And people want to tell me that defense doesn't matter. The ball winner, we scored the ball tonight. You scored 100 and what? You scored 100 and what? 43 points. But you gave up 148. You got to stop the other team. Bro, look at this. First of all, listen. Salute to my guy, Dyson Daniels. I like Dyson Daniels. Y'all see I'm wearing Dyson Daniels jersey today. We got on fire. But listen, he got cooked tonight. He had no answer for Cade Cunningham in the first half. None. Zero. He got some payback in the second half. In the first half, dog, he was dog food. Cooked. You cannot let a guy like him start hitting like that. Foul him, do something, and then the coach don't even try to deny the ball or take the ball out of his hands to the second half. What? Why don't you try to do the adjustments while the dude cooking, Q? You wait the whole half. Okay. You come back. The team comes back. We tie the game. I don't know what happens after that. Listen, man. Somebody got to explain to me what makes Double O so special. I don't get it. What makes this guy so special that we not going out here, that we not going to get a 7-footer to be our starting big? Somebody got to explain that to me, because, bro, when I see him, he do not look like no number 6 overall pick, bro. He look like somebody we could have drafted in the late first. He look like somebody we can get from College Park. He is not a game changer, bro. He was solid tonight. I don't even know what his numbers was. I just seen him run up and down the court. What did he do? Okonwu, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Decent stat line, but bruh, to me, he doesn't seem like a factor. I could be wrong. Richard say 10 shots. At least he played 30 minutes tonight. I mean, he took 10 shots, 4 for 6 from 3. Great night, 19 points, 2 blocks. He did some of everything. Mo G was quiet as a mouse, church mouse tonight, 12 minutes. I didn't even know he played that long. He looked like he ain't do nothing. Dyson Daniels, amazing night, 10 for 14, perfect from 3, 24 points, amazing night. Trey Young, 10 for 24, 41%. That's good. That's average for him. 40% from 3. I'll take that every night. 38 and 13, amazing night from Trey Young. LeVert was cold from the bench. Nang, 27 tonight. But they couldn't defend, they couldn't guard nobody. They couldn't guard anybody, bro. Why is Nang on Dennis Schroeder? Why is he ISO out there with him? Why? Y'all, bro, it ain't no way y'all saw that possession. It wasn't like, oh, he finna get cooked. And then he didn't even put it, he didn't. Bruh. You know what's crazy? And then I'm going to get to the fans, man. Let me tell you what's crazy, right? Is when I saw Nang on Schroeder, I was like, bruh, just slide your feet. That's it. He gonna go right. He gonna. How are you guarding, right? How you guarding the dude in front of you? He go right. You see him going right, and he still get past you. How does he turn? How do you turn like that? How? You an NBA player, dog. That little number 15 in defensive whatever, that's about to go bye-bye. That's about to go bye-bye. You can't keep giving up this many points, man. Let me set my clock, man. We got a minute so we can run through, hear what everybody got to say, man. It ain't looking too good, bro. It ain't looking too good, man. Look like we going down to that 8th to 10th seed like I thought we would be. I was hoping we could go on a little run. What do you say? And listen. Trey Young took it ain't his worst shot that he took. Nothing beat that one he took the other night. That side step, fade away, out of bounds over the 7-footer. There was nothing beat that shot. But tonight he took an ill-advised shot. But I will say this: he was cooking from 3. He was cooking from 3. Why not take it? He take them all the time. Let me guess. Y'all probably wanted somebody else. Y'all wanted somebody else to take it. Zach, whoever else was out there. Listen. Tell your coach to set the plays up for the boy then. I don't know why y'all come up here complaining when all the coach got to do is say, hey, this is the play. We're going to run it to Ricochet. This is the play. We're going to run it to Buddy. Y'all know what's finna happen. It ain't no way y'all didn't. There is no way you watched the Hawks. There's no way you watched the Hawks and didn't know Trey was finna shoot the ball, bro. There's no way in there. There is no way you've been watching the Hawks the past, let's say, 3 years. I knew he was finna shoot it. I'm just over here like, man, I hope it go in. But at this point, I don't really care. Because I know we're not going to make no noise for real. We're gonna mess around, 8 to 10 seed team, and probably get our butt beat in the play-in or whatever. Because these dudes, let me tell y'all something, man. I know I'm ranting real quick. Let me just get this out my system, man. Let me get this out my system. We are, okay, we are unserious franchise, guys. We unserious. We unserious. We play politics. Come on, man. Y'all know we not finna win nothing. We not gonna win nothing, man. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? If Quinn Snyder was a championship coach, if he was a championship coach, you know what? Trey wouldn't shoot stuff like that. Trey wouldn't gamble possessions like that if Quinn Snyder was a championship coach, because he would have talked to that guy at the beginning of the season when he first started doing it. See, what y'all got to understand is stuff like that, when you dealing with a star player, that come from the top down. A championship coach not going to tolerate stuff like that. Not a playoff coach. Not a coach with a champ. You think Eric Spoelstra would have tolerated that? Would tolerate stuff like that? Tricking off valuable possessions at the end of the game, or let's say that end of the game, but say in clutch time, which is what, the last 4 minutes of a game. You think Eric Spoelstra would have been like, man, that was good. I like that, Trey. Keep doing that. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. You saw Rick Carlisle. He left. He said, I'm not going to tolerate Luka Doncic stuff. I'm gone. Coach left. Championship coaches don't allow stuff like that. Because championship coaches would have said, hey, listen, superstar, listen. These are valuable possessions. We don't need that type of shot right here. Let's go over this situational awareness. What else was there available? What else you could have done out there? But he don't do that. That's why he not a championship coach. He not even a conference final coach. He gonna sit there and he gonna go on the he don't even defend his players against refereeing. But y'all expect him. He ain't finna do nothing, man. And that's why I wanted Ime Udoka in here so bad, man. That's why I wanted him in here. I mean, listen. I'm sure, because I know that's gonna be the topic of discussion for tonight. Trey didn't do what he had to do at the end of the game. He didn't pat the ball. Blah, blah, blah. I know that's gonna be the point of discussion, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say it again. It starts from the top down. If your coach allows it, the player gonna keep doing it. That's what I'm trying to get across to y'all before y'all even get upset. You knew Trey was gonna shoot the ball. You knew it. There's no way you did not know he was finna let that thing go, bro. And how many times have y'all heard me say, I don't like when Trey Young get caught up in the back and forth. Luckily, he was hitting tonight for his standard. But you see, he going back and forth with K. That's not winning basketball. Does the coach tell him that? Does the coach tell him that? Hey, listen. I know K going off. I know they talking. We trying to play winning bad. I don't think the coach tell him that, to be honest with you. I don't think the coach tell him that. But until your coach says something, the player gonna continue to do what he think is gonna help the team win. Point blank, period, man. Start from the top down. When you got a weak leader, okay, the soldiers below gonna be just like their leader. They're not even gonna be like the leader. Some people gonna try to overtake the leader and do what they want to do. They're gonna take advantage of that situation. I'm just saying, man. But once again, I'm gonna wrap it up. You can't give up 148 points and think you're gonna win an NBA basketball game. So even though you could blame Trey for the last couple minutes if you want to, you give up 148 points. Who you expect to beat? Who do you expect to beat in the NBA when you're giving up 148 points a night? I'm going to keep it funky with y'all, man. Let me go and set the clock. Let's go and get a popping game. Hawks lose again. Another night of giving up 130-plus points. Let's roll. We got the homeboy Mike. What's good, Mike?
What's up, bro?
It's on you.
What up, man? I know Damon, he went through everything he just went through, but, with all due respect to Damon, F all that, this nigga Trey tripping, man. This nigga been doing that jump with multiple coaches. It don't matter who here. Nigga just – he's the most selfish assistant point guard in history, man. Like it's crazy, man. It really is. Like it's crazy to like argue that Trey is selfish when he does what he does, like number wise, like statistics, assist wise. Like I give him his credit there though, but bro, that jump just dumb, dog. And I hear what the big homie saying, man. I get it, but we know in sports and in the NBA, bro, like players run this crap, dog. And I guess the top might be Tony. Tony allowing this little nigga to do whatever he want to, but other coaches tried to check him, tried to keep stuff in, but that don't go. You feel me? They ain't here. He don't listen. So Quinn just being the little do boy that he, I guess, got to be to keep his job, or he gonna try and like talk to Trey a little sweet talk or something like, well, Trey, they're like, no, I need to be 100 with this dumb nigga, bro. Like we up one. And you shooting this dumb crap, bro. And then on top of that, you ain't even really shooting the shot. You shot the whole slit to try and draw a foul. That's what make a lot of stuff that Trey does even worse, because it's not like the nigga just going to just go and then, the foul is the result. The nigga doing stuff to get the foul, and that even be that I don't know, that just makes the shot even more difficult. And I give Trey his credit. A lot of times he do still and make the shot and crap like that. But bro, it's just like the team played good basketball in that fourth quarter, man, to get back, into the game, to get a tie, to get a lead, better defense. Dyson had 3 steals in the fourth quarter. They played. I don't know, but y'all, I'm different than a lot of the rest of y'all, bro. Like this, like, I don't know, excusing the nigga because of some stuff that he might do or something like that, or who y'all think he is or whatever, bro, it's still stupid. I don't expect nothing from this season. But when you in the situation still, though, that don't mean you just could be like, hey, bro, we ain't supposed to win anyway, so let me throw some bull up and really just sell the game. Like, bro, like you just can't keep doing that, dog. But like stuff like that, somebody said it in the comments, that's exactly why this nigga be having the issues just fully making the All-Star team. This is exactly why that nigga would never play for the United States of America, bro, even though he would probably want to go to the Olympics. But that's exactly why he would not be the point guard of the USA team, combined with the fact that everybody know that he ain't gonna sit there and like take literally a role player role and go out there and play defense or some crap like that and sit to the side. Like the nigga ain't gonna do that. Like he's not. But bro, like it's just silly work to me, bro. Like what you saying, I don't care about Trey taking the shots. Just get the right shot, dumb nigga. Like, bro, we up 1 point. and like at least get to the lane and shoot a float, nigga. It wasn't like you had 2 seconds on the clock and you had to rush some stuff. Like it was stupid. And I'm just saying, bro, like we can't, like we are enabling Trey Young, bro, to just sit there and say, well, like, nah, nigga, at this point, your age, as you being the leader on this team, nigga, and you want to complain about refs and all that other BS too, bro, like, nigga, take accountability, dog. And I mean, I can live with that, though, if Trey come out and take accountability. It was like, you know, I could have got us a better shot. Like, if he say something like that, y'all let me know if he does, whatever, I'll rock with that. I'm like, cool. But I don't know if he's going to do that. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's going to do that. You know, Trey tend to be like, I don't know, blame the refs or something. Like, I know you got fouled him. So I'm like, no, nigga. You know, like the last play when it's Stu or whatever, he looking back thinking he got fouled. Like, no, nigga, you sitting there dribbling around the whole Detroit Pistons team, determined to make sure you try and get the last shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, you already blew it with your dumb 3-point attempt that you took. Bro, again, y'all know I didn't have any expectations really for this season. I'm with you, Damon. Play hard, get better. But that is what frustrating to me too, man. My young nigga don't get to finish out games long, man. You did that bull after my young nigga, Skinny, Cade tried to overpower him. He tried the best to hold on to the ball. The nigga go to the ground, get a jump ball situation. My young nigga win the jump ball, and then you go do that bull, bro. Like, come on, bro.
All right, man, let me move on. Listen, man, listen, man, listen. Mike is Mike is correct, man. He correct. Okay. All I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with what he said. What I'm saying is this. I know what the Hawks are. I already know what's going to happen. I knew he was going to let that thing fly. I knew he was going to let it fly. You feel me? But that's the way the Hawks playing ball, baby. That's the way they playing. What's good? Talk to me, C1.
I really don't know what to say because Mike kind of said it. Mike said everything for me. Damon, I hear what you're saying, and I love Trey to death. Everybody wants to say I glazed Trey, I kissed Trey's tail, all that junk. But brother, we were up 1 point right after, like just after Mikey said, Zach played great. He played, I think, one of his best games of the season. He went up to Cade. He got the ball. I'm thinking to myself, I told my brother, I pray to God that Trey does the smart thing and tries to get Zach involved because Zach is hot. He had 3 threes or 2 threes back to back. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, just give it to Zach, give it to Nian, give it to anybody. Heck, just take it to the hole and try to go and get a floater. The second shot he took in that the last few minutes should have been the first shot he took when we were up by 1. Because if you hit the floater, okay, I can accept whatever the outcome is after that. Even if you miss it and it pops out, I can accept it. But to take a step back, like Mikey said, and try to get the foul on the 3, bruh, I can't. As much as I love him, that was one of the dumbest shots he takes. I know people are going to say, well, we already knew what he was going to do. He was hotter than anything, but that's great. But this is the thing that Foot be talking about, and I'm so glad I had that conversation with Foot because I understand finally what he means. That was dumb basketball. Point blank period. That was the dumbest thing he could have done. He should have gave it to Zach. Was there to help him out. That's point blank period. I get about the defense. It was sucked. Okongwu wasn't doing jack. Dyson got cooked in the first half, got better at the second, but we still were in the game. We were up by 1. Your superstar needs to make smarter decisions in order for us to win that game. That he almost did it with Orlando. He did it again tonight. He did it almost a couple of games ago. He got to stop this hero ball stuff. I thought he broke this habit. But he's going back. I don't know if it's because Jalen's gone. I don't know if it's Quinn. I don't know what it is, but he's going back to the same dumb stuff.
It's because you don't have a better player on the team. That's
Damon, still, he has to make dude, we had 5 guys in double
He
figures.
made a decision.
He had 5 guys
You don't. He made a decision. You just don't like it. If that shot go in, we celebrate. Yes or no?
I'm celebrating, but I'm still saying that's a dumb shot.
Okay, but you celebrating, no, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm celebrating, but that's still a dumb shot. Just because it goes in doesn't make it
That's
a smart
the way
shot.
he.
Even I both know that.
Let me ask you this, C1, before I move on. What Trey has done in these games, I mean, what's different? Ain't nothing different.
But we're losing.
He
And it's the
always
same
does
result. That's
this.
the problem. That's the
Huh?
problem, Damon. It's the same result. He does the same thing.
Well, tell your coach to do something. What your coach gonna do about it?
Listen. Quinn has done a better job trying to coach it out of him.
What is your coach gonna do about it? Because guess what's gonna happen in this game that's close? Guess who's gonna take them shots?
I hope to God.
You know who's finna take it.
You had three guys going. You had Niang, Dyson, and Zach. You had three.
So why the coach just didn't draw up a play for him then? Like before call a timeout.
Hey, hold on. Let me time that out. Even if is Trey not the point guard? Is he not the point guard?
What your coach gonna do?
No. I want to ask the question. Is he not the point guard?
Yes.
Is he not the floor general?
Yes.
So does he not have the final decision of who gets the ball and who takes the shot?
Right, and he made a decision. You just don't like it.
And that is a dumb decision because he had other guys that was hot.
He just doing his job. If you want the general to change, you better get the president to do it.
I need my point guard to take accountability. I'm done with this whole. It's the coach. It's the front office. Yeah, there's some dumb folks, but Trey needs
next game we'll drop a.
He's got to stop doing it. He's got.
Next game we'll drop a game winner for Clint.
I said Zach and I said Dice. So don't do
What's good, 7K? Talk to me, man.
What's good?
What happened?
You touched
tonight,
on,
bro.
now what happened? What's been happening for years? Ain't nothing new going on right now. Like I've been saying this from maybe 3 years ago. The Hawks will never be good until we get a better scorer than Trey Young on the team. Trey cannot be the best scorer on a good team. Like he's not a good enough scorer for that. And it's like, I'm looking. My thought is, I don't even care about this season. This season's over. San Antonio gonna get a top 10 pick from us. It is what it is. But I'm thinking in the future, like, what are we about to do? Because trade value is not high. We got Dyson, we got Jalen Johnson on a good deal. But what are we about to do in the future right now? That's my main thing. Like, I don't care about the season. Like, I know who Trey Young is. He a shot jacker. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it don't. But he can't be the best scorer. That's why I wanted us to get like a Zach LaVine, even though he don't play defense. But he can still give you 25, 26 on way better efficiency than Trey Young does. So I'm thinking Trey Young needs somebody like that on his team so he can defer to him. Because like these shots he takes, it's like, that's his Trey. Like I have no emotion to it. People getting emotional about it. I have no emotion to it. It's like, that's who he is. He just gonna shoot whatever he wants to shoot because he can. And really, we have no other option. We have no other option. It's like, what we gonna do? Like, who else we gonna pass it to?
That's all I'm saying.
Dyson be hesitating on wide open threes.
I'm not
Jalen Johnson gone. Like, yeah, but it's like you can't do nothing about that.
I'm not co-signing what Trey did. I'm saying it's nothing new what he's doing. He's been doing it. And what I'm asking y'all, everybody in the chat who upset, what is your coach gonna do about it then?
And Quinn Snyder's not going to. Yeah, but he's not that type of coach, and Trey understands the situation. Like we're not a competitive team. We have no hope this year. So what are we doing? Like what are we doing at this point? Trey's playing for stats. I know for a fact right now he's like, oh, my stats was low in the beginning of the season, even though we were decent. I didn't make the All-Star team initially, so now I'm just gonna play for stats. Like, and why else should he? Ricochet should have began as many shots as he can up, get his confidence up, because I think he can shoot. I think he can shoot. I don't know why he's just missing all these shots. So I'm thinking just fucking running through Ricochet, give Dyson the ball. But Trey gonna do what Trey gonna do. Like, it is what it is at this point.
That's the homeboy 7K, man. Let's go to Mario. What's good, Mario?
Man, what's up, man?
Hey, y'all look at that boy Mario. That boy Mario got cleaned up. Y'all look at him. They got cleaned up. Look at him. That man that got the beard lined up and everything. You must have been turned up this weekend.
Yeah. I just went and cut it all off, man. Yeah, simply
now
needed a new look. So yeah,
it's like the same thing the Hawks need.
Yeah, but let's jump down on it. People keep pushing this Trey thing. Trade this, trade that, trade this, trade that. If he the best scorer on the team, then he go sit on the bench. Then y'all, what y'all got to talk about then? Because the other team, I mean, I guess y'all feel like this guy ain't doing it. So get him off the team. Give somebody else a chance to do it. My thing is what I saw tonight. Fourth quarter defense is very important, and you putting the coach putting double O out there with Durant just going up there, or you got the twin out there scoring over double O. Like, really, bro? Like when Clint was out there, even though he got bad knees, he still did his thing. He still was able to correlate that defense. They made a comeback through with Clint Capella being out there. Put some tall people out there, man. I'm sorry, yo. You had double O, Niang, and Karis LeVert out there when you could have had a taller defense with Trey out there. You had Trey out there with them short guys, man. It's killing me. Like, the man give you 38 points, and y'all still crying. Like, I guess that he need to play defense too. Defense get called out for it. It's getting on my nerves with the whole thing. So get the man off the team. That's what y'all want. Y'all want a mediocre, underscoring, under 500 team. Go ahead. You ain't got no picks. So go ahead and do that, though. Go ahead and get the man off the team, man. All that talking about trade this and trade that, bro. He ain't the real problem, bro. The real problem is other things, and this is coaching and defense. And I'm done, bro.
All right, that's the homeboy Mario, man. Y'all heard what he said, gang? Y'all heard what the homeboy said, man. Talk to me, John.
You know, looking at the box score, Kongu 16 points, Rizzy Shea 19 points, Mo Guy 2 points, Trey Young 38 points, Dyson Daniels 24 points, Niang 27 points, Capella 8, LeVert 7, Mann 2. Going back over to Detroit, Harris 12, Thompson 14, Hardaway Jr. 18, Duran 13, Cunningham 38, Fontecchio, whoever that is, sounds like Mafia to me, 2, Reed 1, Holland 4, Stewart 6, Schroeder 16, Beasley 24. These people just outshot us. We contested the shots. A lot of these shots were contested from the time they got the ball trying to dribble down the floor to the time they tried to take the shot. They just made the shot. They made the shot. And see, one bad shot by Trey Young does not a game make. Okay? I understand the frustration, but since, and two people have said it prior to me, got to get somebody here to take the scoring load off of Trey. You got to get somebody here. And on that one shot that he took, and I know it might have been it was one of those high risk, high reward situations where you should have made the shot. And Ricochet did win the tip and get the ball to Trey, and Trey took that shot. Fine. Who else are you going to trust to take that shot? This team that you just got, you got 3 pieces about 3 weeks ago. Who's supposed to take the shot? Who's supposed to take all of the contested shots, all of the dagger shots, all of the point shots that really matter in the game? Your best scorer. That's who it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, that's your point guard. That's not supposed to be his job, but the team is constructed and reconstructed here in the late part of the season. It made it necessary where you had to have that person, or going forward, he's going to be the one that's going to take the shot until you have enough time to trust somebody else to take that shot.
All righty. That's the homeboy John. Let's go to Darian. Talk to me, D.
Man, yo, get Onyeka off this team or put him back on the bench. Trey, 38-13. He had an okay game. There's a horrible decision. I don't deny that, but I'm like, John, who else is going to take the shot? Yeah, man, I mean, you can't play Onyeka and Jordan's Niang together. There's no way. There's no way you can play those two together. Defense is horrible. You have to have either Clint or Mogay out there with them to me, that's the biggest reason that we lost this game is we didn't have an inside presence. So yeah, Demond, I mean, you got to play defense, and Onyeka's not doing it. Not to me. And I'm good to go.
All right, that's the homeboy Darian, man. What up, Jay? Talk to me.
I'm gonna say something that we all need to keep in mind. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. I was in Canada when we played the Pistons back in early February. Okay. Trey hit the game winner. I got on this show. It's very platform. You can go look it up. I said, I understand everybody is happy that Trey hit the game winner, but that was a horrible shot. I was not enthusiastic with everybody else because I pointed out then, for some odd reason, we'll play a certain way to get to the final 4 minutes, and then it suddenly turns into Trey isolation heavy basketball. And when he's winning the games, it feels exciting to see him hit a 40, a half foot, 3/4 court shot to win the game or step over some. It feels amazing. But when it loses, it's very frustrating. And so I just think that we're complaining about a lot of the same things. I don't know if it's a coaching thing or what. I would like to see Dyson more on the ball when Trey turns it over inevitably in the final 4 minutes. I took a lot of scrutiny on the last game on Thursday when I pointed out the reason why we lost to the Magic and the reason why they shot 10 more free throws than us is because Trey Young committed 4 fouls and put them in the bonus in the final 9 minutes. Like I don't know what people want to see different. Like, I mean, it's just who he is. I mean, you're gonna win games and lose games with him. Tonight he definitely lost us the game. Just like I felt like he lost us the game on Thursday. People feel like, he's fired up and they get polarized by him. But it's like, if you're not gonna play under control, if you're not gonna help yourself with these decision makings late, then I'd rather not have you. Because at the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. What good is 38 points, 13 assists, if you're going to turn it over 7 times? And for other people, I get it. He has the ball in his hands a lot. But Cade had the same 38 points. He had 12 assists, and he only had 3 turnovers. And he was 7 to 10 from the three-point line. And when the game was on the line, he let little Dennis Schroeder, who just got on the team a week ago, handle the ball and score and attack his mismatch with the game on the line. He ain't take no hero shots.
That sound like a drawn up play to me though.
But even if it's a drawn up play, and we will never truly know if these players are drawn that way or if Trey has the freedom to call his own number. It's the fact that this guy trusts someone that's been on his team for less than 2 weeks to let them operate in that space. And that is why he was voted an all-star and Trey was not.
So tell the coach,
turn it
listen,
over.
let's not play no games here. We all know how the NBA go. The best player on the team gonna get the last shot unless the coach draws something else up. I don't understand why Quinn Snyder just can't draw something up for somebody else. What's so difficult about that? Every night it's the same thing. We don't sit here and tell me you didn't know Trey was about to shoot that ball.
No, listen, I'm not. I nothing surprising.
It's the exact same, Jay. It's the exact
nothing
same
surprising.
thing.
But see, the thing is, before the All-Star break, things I had noticed in some of those games is they actually did inside of 2 minutes give Dyson Daniels a possession or two and move Trey off the ball. I seen it. We all saw it. We saw it.
Like, Dyson Daniels ain't take that. He don't need to be taking. I'm not saying
Dyson. All I'm saying is we've seen late in other games where someone else may not have gotten the shots, but they got the ball out of Trey's hands and they ran an offense. And Trey got the ball at the end of the day and he attacked the defense moving. But even the process doing that was better than let's give Trey the ball at the top of the key. He's gonna dribble, go to the right side of the court, motion for a screen, maybe come to the middle, and try to do some sort of dance and take
Okay.
a terrible shot.
But this all I'm gonna say, man. This all I'm gonna say. I agree with John. It don't matter who took that shot. You give up 148 points, you're not gonna win.
That's another thing.
Period.
Now,
And I don't
that's
think the
another thing,
game.
though,
I don't
Demar.
think the game. I don't think the outcome of the game came down to that one possession. Do I believe that possession was important? Yes, but you had plenty opportunities.
But
You
Demar,
had plenty opportunities. That wasn't your only opportunity. That wasn't
how
your
would you
only lead of the
evaluate Trey
game.
Young's defense tonight? How
Huh?
would you evaluate Trey Young and the
The same way, bro. Let me tell you something.
They were the 2 weak links to me.
I'm not, bro. I ain't never said Trey Young was a good defender ever. I ain't never said he was, and that's what you got to deal with. He been a bad defender, but nobody cares. Jalen Johnson a bad defender. Nobody cares. But let me move on, Jay. We're gonna finish this discussion. What up, Kool-Aid? Talk to me.
Hey man, this is the only fan base that focused on the all-star, and he the only all-star on the team, and no appreciation. But I'd be glad when he go, man. Cause I heard some that I'm gonna be playing on when I do my comment thing, man. I hope people check it out, man. Cause there was some love show for our superstar, and when he gone, y'all gonna miss that dude big time for real. But let me say this, man. Landry is the reason for us losing, man. The dude talking about some house DNA, he don't know what the hell a house DNA is. He know dang well we needed a center. I hope if he a double O Hawks DNA, if that's what Hawks DNA look like a double O. Do the Hawks DNA look like a ricochet? That's what the Hawks DNA look like. Do the Hawks DNA look like Kobe? Mo G? Is that what it look like? Cause that's what's on our team. And then you go look. You cannot tell me this team. I asked the question: what mid trades is supposed to be about? And nobody could not tell me. It was supposed to go and get the players to make your team better, to counterpoint you into the playoffs, to try to be a contender going into the second part of the season. That's what it's supposed to be for. And y'all sit here, and this dude right here, just sit here and CJ, whatever name is, just sit here and talk about Schroeder taking them out. Tell me anybody who on that bench that is better than Schroeder. That Trey can defer to and say, hey, go get him, Schroeder. Tell me which one of those guys, all the way from after Trey Young all the way through. Tell me which one is better than Schroeder. Tell me which one of those guys is better than Beasley. Harris. Tell me. Tell me who better than Burden, than Durden on that bench. Cunningham got players. When he deferred to Schroeder, he referred to a player. Trey Young, let me tell you something. The last game, the Knicks game, who took the last shot? D-Yang. What did he do? He missed. Even though Trey did it, it was still kicked out there and he missed. Guess what? Before Hunter was traded, the last two games, Trey Young deferred. The last two games, Trey Young deferred to Hunter. The last shot, he missed it. So he damn if he do and damn if he don't, man. The whole thing is coming down to that thing. Your boy Landry know we needed a point guard and a freaking center, and he didn't get it. That's our problem right there. Management and foolishness. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go. I was saying at the end of that game, please don't put double O in. When we made the comeback, I said, please don't put double O in because we need Clint Capella to be in there to defend and get rebounds. Please do not put double O in. And during I don't turn my head and look back, he put that dude in. And guess where the last 5 to 6 points came? In the paint.
Well, that's the homeboy Kool-Aid, man. Let's go. We got Marion. What's good, man? Talk.
What's going on, Hawks Nation? Yep, Trey made a bad. That was a bad play. That was terrible. It was horrible. It was a horrible play. But don't miss the fact that we didn't play any defense. These jokers scored 60% of their field goals and 50% of their three-point shots. And I understand a lot of them was contested, but why is it that it always comes down to that? It always comes down to we give up a whole lot of points. We stay in it somehow. Then it comes down to a decision made in the fourth quarter. Uh, and that's how the game rolls every time. It's a pattern, folks. And the pattern is our coach got to do something. He need to do something because he's not doing enough. In terms of players, I got to shout out our players. Great game by Clint. Clint Capella is showing up and doing what we need him to do. Great game by Dyson. Great game by Zach. Great game by Niang. Decent game by everybody else. But we got to play some defense. We got to get some stops. I understand, and this is my understanding. The Pistons are probably the best team in basketball right now. Let's not fool ourselves. This is a really good team. They won 6 in a row, and they're beating folks like they own them. And we hung with them. The problem is we let these jokers score 148 points and shoot 60%, just about 59%, and 50% from three. And that's where the game is lost. Y'all want to focus on one shot? Sure, it was a bad play. It was a bad shot. Trey made a bad decision. It was bad defense that lost the game.
Oh, that's the homeboy Marion, man. Let's go to the homeboy Juan, man. Talk to me, Juan. What's good?
Uh, what up, Hawks Nation? What up, Forum Demond? Hey, man, I want to address the first thing you said. You said, you look forward to the team getting developing nightly. We ain't developing if Trey continue to do the same thing over and over again instead of looking for other players. That's number one. I mean, we didn't have 10 people talk about that already. I'm on the same boat as Miriam, man. We didn't defend tonight. For those that saying Trey don't have no help in the 5 games that we have had Niang, Man, and Levert, we have scored 125, 114, 148, 108, and 143. We are scoring at a very high clip, averaging almost 125 points a game since they've been here. So don't tell me he don't have any help. Don't tell me he that's nobody to pass out to. Niang has scored 20 points out of three out of the 5 games that he's been here. So please don't tell me he don't have any help. Zachary Richardson has averaged 15 on 50% shooting and 50% threes, and it's not hard to turn the ball over the last 10 plus games. So please don't tell me you don't have any help. All right, so that's number one. Number two. Number three, the late game execution by Trey. You would think as someone that's going into the second half of their 7th season, going into their 8th season, would get better over time. He is still the same Trey that we have seen since year 2 when he took reins from the team, and he still think he has to play hero ball every single time, man. When your teammates have given you significant help, I don't understand why this man needs to be the hero every single night. Trey played great for 47 out of 48 minutes. The last minute of the game, he had one bad three. He had a missed floater, and he had a turnover when he tried to get past Beef Stew, Isaac Stewart, for the layup, and they reversed the call. We got to stop sitting here as a fan base and sitting here and coddling Trey Young and say, "Oh, just go away, just trade him away," because that's not what we're saying. We are saying as a NBA player and the highest paid player on your team to make better decisions on the team. That's all we're asking for. All right. And better decisions would be giving it to someone else when you know you are 6 for 15 from 3-point land and you are shooting less than 40% from less than 30% from three. That is making better decisions, man. That is all we are asking for. We know you have your defensive limitations, but you can make better in-game decisions. And Quinn can also take the ball out of Trey's hands if that's what it needs to be, which I don't think he will because he's the best one to get the ball to someone. But we got to play better late game basketball, and Trey Young has not been doing that of late. That's all I got.
That's the homeboy Juan. What I say is this: shouldn't be in that position in the first place. Y'all can hoop and holler about that late game execution mess. Listen, you give up 100. That's cool. You scored 120, 130, but you gave up 150, 148. See, what was difficult for me to understand is this. Was it a bad shot by Trey? Yeah, it was an awful shot. It was awful. But once again, like I tell y'all, one, there's no way you watch Hawks basketball and didn't know Trey was finna shoot that ball. That's one. Y'all know he's finna shoot it. Two, where is why my head coach not recognizing stuff? Is my head coach telling, hey, yo, Trey, the boy right there hot, let's find something for him? Or during that break, why not just draw up a play, say, this is what I want to run? I mean, it doesn't seem, it goes back to what I told y'all, okay? When Trey Young is playing, when Jalen Johnson is playing, Quinn Snyder does not coach. I guarantee you if Trey Young wasn't playing in that game, that he would have had a timeout, he would have had 2 or 3 plays drawn up coming out of there on that possession. But he don't do that. He allowed Trey Young and Jalen Johnson to do what they want to do. And until your head coach says something, nothing going to change in Atlanta. But once again, that shows you why he's not a championship coach. But like I said, in my mind is this. You shouldn't be in that position in the first place. You're down 11 again in the first quarter again. Then you come back all the way back and you trick off the game. You gave up 148 points that one possession. Important? Yes. Did it decide the game? Nope. Because you could have got a stop. Didn't get no stops. So, I mean, like I said, it's multiple ways we lost this game. It all depends on what your view is of the Hawks. If you don't like Trey Young, you're going to say that one possession it was the reason we lost. If you like him, you're going to come up with something else. I told you we was going to be an 8 to 10 seed team beginning of the season. It is what it is. So, let's go to Foot. It's on you, Foot.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, chat? Hey, man. It's like this. I told y'all where we're going to be at the beginning of the season, man. Y'all got your hopes up too high. Told you we won't win in then. And that's what's happening. Yeah, that was a dumb shot by Trey at the end of the game, but that didn't cost us the game. But, I mean, y'all got to understand he been doing this. So why y'all surprised? Y'all in anger right now. He been doing this. Somebody said, I think Juan said, the second year he was in. So it ain't nothing new. So we ain't going to blame him for the game. But I know Marion said defense is the reason we lost the game. I don't think so when I look at the shot selection and the contest and all that. They shot well. They put the ball in the bucket with, defense was, I wouldn't say the main issue. They just shot well. What we hadn't done that since the All-Star break, there's no ball movement and people moving. That's what the problem is. Yeah, Juan, I see you shaking your head. Yeah, I keep saying it because we didn't get a lot of easy baskets is what I'm saying. We got a lot of some open threes. We got some threes, but when we move into the basket, we force teams to play defense, we're better off. I mean, you can say that all day long, but that's what it is, man. It's not the center, it's not the coach. I hear all these excuses y'all got for everything, man. Quinn, this Quinn, we already know it's politics, right? We already know Quinn coach different when Trey's not in the game like he did last year and this year when we won some things. I'm telling you, just sit back and relax. In about 8 months, you're gonna see some things shaking up a little bit. But hey man, I like the way we're going, man. I like the team that we're building. I like the players that we have. I like where we're going. We're gonna be more flexible, which I wanted, and folks thought I was crazy. Fitz, I know we scored big time, but again, it's a lot of easier shots we could have got. But hey man, just sit back and relax, man. Y'all busting gaskets over here, man. We lost. I guess I didn't expect us to do much this year, so that's why I'm just chill, man. Y'all relax though, man. Y'all up and down. And Kool-Aid, you just sat right here last week, the other week, talking about how praising Landry. Landry Trash. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You be flip-flopping like a mother, man.
Oh man, Kool-Aid said we was going to the finals, man. Who we got left? We got Matt, Larry, Mora, and then we go to the open forum. Let me hit them up, Foot.
All right, man.
Talk to me, Matt.
I haven't even changed this title since the San Antonio game, but it's apropos for sure. You know what I'm saying? Cade, man, he used and abused Dyson all first half. They got us discombobulated. Guys was out there dropping their head. They're like, damn, if our best defender can't guard him, we don't got no hope tonight. But it was a lot of reasons that I thought they lost the game. Defensively, it was bad as far as helping, right? We're trying to cut off Cade, cut off Schroeder, cut off Harris, and then we give up a three. They swing the ball and we give up a corner three. The IQ defensively is not there all the time. We scramble and we stunt at a low volume shooter and we give up a three to a high volume shooter. It's just like it's the minute details that I guess you could say in the developmental year we're learning and knowing the personnel defensively, where to switch, how to switch. Offensively, the ball, y'all making me agree with Foot. I mean, my God. The ball did not move tonight as it has for most of the season. I think we're second or third in the league in assists per game, second or third in the league in passes per possession. But tonight, we didn't see that. I thought Kay got it going, and individual guys tried to match him in the first half. Niang, I ain't never seen him shoot the ball that much in my life. You know, like, I understand the free-flowing offense and you take the open shot, but there's self-awareness there too that's supposed to be incorporated into that where you don't shoot it every single time you touch it. Mo Gay did the same thing. It was terrible. Okay? But come on. Okay, look.
My bad.
Big picture. I want to get back to the – hold on, wait, Demond. If you give me 10 more seconds, I don't often agree with Mike and Gerald on the point about Trey. That last shot he took, that step back three, that was one of the worst shots in Trey Young's 7-year career. That was a terrible shot. No awareness at all. That was a terrible shot. I was so pissed when he shot that. I said, what are you doing, dude? You just missed 3 in a row. Like, Zach hits the 3, really got fouled, right? Hanging out of bounds. He gets the. They did run a play out of the timeout. He ran off of an Iverson cut, but Cade blew it up, and it was a jump ball. Zach wins the tip, right? Wins the tip, gives it to you. Instead of giving him the ball, he had 9 points in the fourth quarter. Okay, instead of giving him the ball. This effort takes the ball to the other side of the court and shoots a step back 3 over Dorn and Stewart. I said, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, bruh, no, there's a time and a place for everything. And like, bruh, that was not it. That was not close to it. That was a terrible shot. Awful. Then the lane shot into Isaiah Stewart. I get you trying to draw a foul, but you also got to understand the situation and say the refs already got a bias built in against me. So I think we had a game like that early this year where he jumped into a dude and they reversed the call. Like, Trey, the situational awareness has to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with you, Trey.
I told y'all
I
that,
rock
man.
Trey. And this is
I'm
hard
gonna
for
tell
me to
you why
say.
though, man.
This is hard for me
I'm
to say,
telling
Devon.
you
I rock
why.
with Trey.
I'm
But that
telling you
was
why,
terrible.
because your head coach is weak.
That was terrible.
Trey, listen,
Oh my
Trey
God.
do it all. He do it all the time. Listen,
Woo, that was bad.
The other night, Trey did a side step. I would never get over this. This is the worst shot I ever seen him take. He did the side step on the wing 3, fading out of bounds over a 7-footer.
I
Wow.
mean,
But you know what?
Zach,
You know what?
Zach
though?
is hot. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
tell
saying?
you something. You know what? You know what? You know what, Matt? Your coach probably back there right now saying, "Man, that was a good shot, man. I like that. I like that. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting the ball. Just keep doing it." That's what your coach saying, man. He weak.
No, I mean, no, I won't. No, I mean, I won't say that.
He weak. Then why does he continue to do it then?
I thought, in my mind, I thought he was going to call a timeout after the jump, but I think Trey shot the shit so fast he didn't have enough time to. He didn't have enough time to recover.
He could have still right. He could have stood by the ref. And he'd be like, "I'm gonna stand by the ref if we win the jump ball, so I call this timeout."
I mean, I'm like, okay, like what took me off when Zach tipped it to him, he grabbed it and went to the whole other side of the court. So I'm like, oh, okay, they about to run something or something. By the time you blink, the ball out of bounds, and I'm like, what?
Trey, wow,
what
man.
happened?
But listen, like I said, until your coach say something, it's gonna be the same stuff, man. What's good, Larry?
Oh, I was just typing. Matt said, "Give me 10 seconds." It was 10 freaking minutes. But yeah, tough loss. Yeah, that was a horrible decision on the shot. Just in general, coming down 3 straight plays, and it was a disaster after disaster. Shout out to Quinn for actually playing Zach in clutch moments. He stepped up and showed some emotion too. First time I saw the French chef actually get some emotion out there. So love to see that. Yeah, live by Trey, die by Trey. You know what I'm saying? He had those shots in the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, but then near the end of the fourth quarter, I know he leads the league in clutch points and clutch assists, but without even looking up, he's probably lead the league in clutch turnovers too. So, and that's just me thinking about it. He does do it all the time. It's funny that Matt is now saying stuff against Trey. Kind of coinciding on he feel like the Hawks really are ready to move on from him. But yeah, I will say Dyson got his biscuit butter in the first half, like for sure, for sure. No defending it. It is what it is. I said it on my stream. Check the replay. Yeah, man. K's the dude. There's no other All-Star outside of Tobias Harris who's been there for 2 times. That's it. So yeah, Cade is having an outstanding season. Actually, the city of Detroit, the Tigers one step away from making it to the LCS. Had a whole bunch of damn Detroit fans in my chat. But yeah, they barely missed that. The Lions having their best regular season of all time. So Detroit, they having a season, man. That might be they 2021 for them. You know,
one day it'll happen for us.
It is what it is, man. Play hard, lose in a different way.
Play hard, lose in a different way. Mora.
It's a tough game to watch, my man.
Listen.
It's tough, bro. I think this is where we missed Dre a little bit. Defensively, I'm not saying hold on. I'm not saying we in the back. I'm not saying we need the guy back. I'm just saying this is where we miss him a little bit on the defensive end. It seems like since the trade, we haven't been able to stop anybody defensively. We're just more outscoring people. But let me get into what I'm actually going to say. Yeah, it was tough, man. I agree. It's hard because I agree with Kool-Aid in the sense of like, I mean, Trey does need to get better at situational basketball down the stretch. But I disagree with Juan in saying that Trey has all the help he needs. He doesn't. You can whether all these other players, I'm just gonna say all these other players contribute or not. No other player on the team is generating their own offense. All these shots that Niang and all these players, Ricochet, they're from assists, from passes. No one can generate the offense like Trey. No one's being able to be able to essentially run the offense. So Trey does need help. He's terrible at situational basketball down the stretch. Obviously, we saw that tonight. But on top of that, our defense has an extreme lack of detail to offensive players, even down to scouting reports. If you know Beasley lights you up every single time, there should be no reason at all why he gets any open threes. He destroys us every single time. Like there's not one time he doesn't. So why are we leaving this man open? It makes no sense. Terrible rotations on defense, lack of detail. I don't know because Kay Cunningham is that dude. So I'm not even mad at Dyson Daniels. There's going to be players that you just can't stop. Their offense is just going to be better than your defense. I understand the double teams, but I don't understand leaving people who are certified three-point shooters instead of forcing a Cade Cunningham to go to the hole and having someone like a Clint Capella. I won't say double O because double O is baby back in that lane. I don't know what's wrong with I don't know why, because I feel like when he got into the league, he was dunking and stuff, but he is just double O is just baby back. But forcing Cade to drive to the lane where you have a help like a Clint Capella to help out instead of giving up so many threes by over helping. We overhelp too much in Atlanta, bro. Overhelp too much. So I don't blame Trey. He does need to get better, but our lack of detail on defense is just it drives me insane.
Hey, real
I
quick.
got two rebuttals.
I just want to say
I knew Juan was gonna say something.
Hang on, I just want to say something real quick. Real quick. Listen, y'all know The Last Dance, right? The documentary about the Bulls. Yeah. Remember when Michael Jordan said when Phil Jackson first came in, he said, listen, I ain't worried about you, but we need to create better threats on offense, and you need to be more selfless instead of selfish. And Michael at first did not want to do it because he was so used to playing that way, and that's my game. I don't want anybody else in the ball with the game on the line but me. But you saw how Detroit Pistons were beating his tail every single time because they said if we stop him, we stop everybody. Michael had to learn, okay, I got to just die to myself and feed Scotty, feed Horace, feed Paxson, feed Kerr, and the rest is history. Trey needs to have that same mentality. We know you can score. We know
who else we got on the team like that, man? Who do we have on the team like that? I understand the point. I understand the point.
Zach was hot tonight when he got the ball.
Scotty wasn't Scotty until Michael started deferring.
I got two rebuttals.
The problem with that C Wonder is the only person that Trey Young actually trusts with the ball is Jalen Johnson. He in the sling. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
He was doing that at the beginning of the season.
I know.
When Trey was actively
hunting,
when he was actively hunting, trying to get 15 to 20 assists. When Jalen Johnson was there, he wouldn't even look at the ball. Jalen Johnson get the rebound, he would go up the court.
No, I agree with you.
So we can't say that we didn't see it, but the problem is he is reverting back to bad habits.
Yeah.
And it slowly started to trickle down. Because remember when Matt was saying, well, Trey trying to get these 15 assists, but we need him to score 30. He got to put his offense up and take more shots. Because if he don't, then we don't have a chance to lose because we're losing 107 to 110. Well, Trey Young turned back to regular Trey Young, and you seeing these 4 shots. You just can't cut that off and cut it on. You either you want me to score,
or you
or
want me
you
to
want me
pass.
to facilitate, and that's how Trey is wired. You know what I'm saying? Once he got into I need to score more
He
mode.
can't cut it
I
off.
remember, guys, we
Yeah.
were sitting there, we were
but he
losing, but we were barely losing like 110 to 113 or 107 to 105.
But he,
And
We
all I hear
barely
from the guy in the
lost
brown
tonight.
chair,
but he
all I
still,
hear from
We
the guy in the
barely
brown
lost
chair is
tonight.
Trey. I know, but what all I heard from the guy in the brown chair kept stressing, Trey needs to put up more shots. Dyson need to take less. These guys
We
need to
talking
take
about
less
you, man.
because
I'm sorry.
he
I mean,
needs.
I know,
Yeah, the
I
man
know,
in the
I
brown
know, I
chair.
know, I know,
So,
I know.
have to shoot more.
so now
I had to check my chair cover.
now he's turned back. He's turned back. He turned back to regular Trey Young.
And we trying to I think we
He
trying
turned back to regular Trey Young.
Larry,
That's
Larry,
what I'm
two
at.
things.
Hold on,
Larry,
Matt.
Larry, two
Hold
things.
on real quick. We trying to reason. We reasoning too much. Like we're over reasoning stuff, or it making you miss the main point. At the end of the day, is that Trey Young still with the ball in his hand, no matter what. If you want to say who's around him, who else gonna shoot the shot or whatever, okay, I give you that. Everybody else probably you can say suck, they gonna break it, don't pass it to him. But you yourself, when you have the ball, have the responsibility to get to a better, higher percentage shot and move or something for you and the situation, like everything in that way or whatever. And then that's the problem at times with Trey. And I bring up like just the measurables. You feel me? Because when you look at scores, when it comes to clutch moments, you use your body and positioning to get to a point to basically easily just boom over the top of somebody. And that's what sucks Trey Young at times. And you got to live with that stupid, like, nigga, it's a prayer and a hope that it's about to go in. I mean, sometimes it do for us. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? And right there, one is like, my nigga, like, I'd rather for you to get to your floater in the middle of the paint. But
exactly, Mike.
Exactly. Can I
come in right quick? I have my hand up. Can I come in right quick?
Go ahead, Mary.
And I think this is important to the conversation. A couple of weeks ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I heard Quinn talking to Trey. And basically, the understanding I get, and as I see the game being played, Trey is supposed to, by Quinn's talking to him, what I heard him say is for the first 3 quarters, you are the one who's facilitating. When you get into the fourth quarter, after we send you back in, it's your game. That's how they've been playing. They've been playing Trey facilitates, and you see it because in the first 3 quarters, you'll see Trey come down and he'll look like he want to take the shot, and he'll stop himself and he'll pass it off. In the fourth quarter, though, after he comes back on that second, after he comes back from that second timeout, that's Trey time. He plays the clutch minutes. Also tonight, he didn't go out in the fourth quarter. He stayed out there basically the whole fourth quarter. Now, the shot y'all complaining about happened with 1 minute left on the clock. He took the same exact shot with 2 minutes left on the clock, and he hit it. Nobody complained about that. He's the one that put us. He's the one that put us in the position to be 1 point up.
Mary,
hold on.
But again, lastly, defense. We're not playing defense. It's on you, one.
Before I go, Solution been waiting, so go ahead, Solution. I'll go after him.
Man, this team got a lot of fucking issues, bro. Like, this shit is so fucking frustrating, bro. Like, talking about this same bullshit since Trey got on this fucking team, bro. Like, can't play no defense. Let me tell you something. Like, Trey Young, like, if you look at the history of Trey Young, he's always had a monkey on his shoulder. Like, he's always been the smallest player.
Yeah, that's true.
He's always had to overcome. Like, I give Trey Young all his flowers, bro, for making it to the NBA at the stature and the size that he is. But because of that and the way today's NBA is, his brand of basketball is not going to win for this franchise. You're the smallest person on the fucking court. You're not getting calls because you're the least physical person on the court. You're a defensive liability. I said this on the Dixon show. You cannot be a You cannot be a defensive liability. Have 7 turnovers. and shooting terrible shots in clutch moments. You cannot do that. You're gonna hurt your team. But going back to my point, he's had so much to prove his whole career, bro. And I feel like he's pressing the issue. That's why he don't get respect from people in the league. What I'm trying to say, when he gets in his head that he cannot be the hero, this team will be much better. He cannot. When you look at Trey, like the one shot he made, I forgot the step away back that he made when he stepped over the dude and he made that shot. All his shots are heavily contested and they're tough shots. He's not a guy, man. When I watch 90s basketball, when I watch Jordan, when I watch Kobe, when I watch Malone, when I watch guys and when they need a shot, man, them boys are one-on-one facing you up, getting in the paint. Taking it to your chin, bro. Trey, he did that fucking move down the sideline. He was looking for the call, and he didn't even get no call. He not getting no call because he's the smallest dude going up against the biggest dudes in the league, bro. And he gotta understand his assistant on his team is way more valuable than we got people around him that can score.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You got Zach, you got Dyson, you got Terrence, you got
No, you don't.
Assist alone proves that we got people.
Hey,
no, you don't.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
He's the only one that's put up 20 assists. We got people that can score. You can't tell me that, bro.
No, you don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you do. Good Lord.
Bro,
no, you don't.
Let me talk, man. It's like that was a take, but that was an ass take to me, bro. It's like,
Man, Juan been waiting, man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. So when Trey went to sit down on the bench in the first half, all them dudes up there trying to get a same shot, miss a shot. Another dude get the rebound, miss a shot. Another dude get the rebound, miss a shot. Who is scoring around him, bro? Who?
They got the rebound. He scored enough. Go ahead.
Hold on.
They ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Who gonna take over the game when Trey go sit down? Who gonna take over the game when Trey go sit down?
He scored enough.
Let Juan talk. Let Juan talk.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Let Juan talk, y'all.
Oh, what? Hey, Juan, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right, gentlemen. First off, I wanted to give Larry a shout out because he was mentioned on Bleacher Report for his nutmeg, Trey Young on the All-Star game, and they had you up there on the real Larry the Dixon way. Whatever you put on there, they had your Twitter feed on there, and you was on Bleacher Report, and I took a snapshot of it and I sent it to Hawks on court. But I was like, yeah, that's Larry from the Dixon way. He's like, yeah, Trey. He's like, it was unbelievable. Trey made the play with Kyrie Irving and what's his name? He went down and gave it to Wembanyama for the Ducks. So shout out to you on Twitter. I want to make sure you get that. Mora. How you say your name?
Mora.
Yeah, man. I didn't say the Hawks had all the help. I said he's been having help these last couple of games. I didn't say he had all the help to win. I say he has been having help the last couple of games. That's all I've been saying. Foot, I'm gonna throw out this rebuttal. You say and Matt, y'all say we need to have people movement, ball movement. I don't know how much more movement you need when you get 40 assists from the 2 out of the last 3 games. All right, so the ball has been moved. Hold on. We had 40. Hold on, we had 40 assists tonight. So I don't know how much.
Yeah, we have 40 assists, bro.
I don't know how much more movement you want as far as assists are coming, and all those weren't coming from Trey Young. So when y'all just be saying hyperbole,
no,
just
30,
saying opinions. Saying opinions. I mean, there's facts behind it. You know what I mean? And then my last thing, guys. All right. Everybody said Trey need an all-star to play alongside him. Cade Cunningham ain't got no all-stars. How come they keep winning?
Nope.
But one.
He got a man with a ring out there.
Listen, no, winning.
He got a man with a ring out there.
Tobias Harris wasn't an all-star?
Yeah, I think he played on 2. One with the Clippers and one with the 76ers.
Winning makes all-stars, though. I say it all the time about us getting players. Y'all know Joe Johnson, Paul Millsap, those guys weren't all-stars. You had guys that weren't all-stars that made all-stars on the 60-win team. If you win, if Trey Young played winning winning basketball, basically in winning moments when you got a 1-point lead and the ball in your hand as a star, that means let me get to a better shot. Chris Paul, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, any great point guard of all time that you name would not do that bull crap in the winning situation. They're going to get to an executed play, and they're going to win the game. And if you win, I guarantee you, you create other all-stars around you if
Mike,
you got
I agree.
your team in the top 4.
No,
and then
no, no
JJ got
disagreement
hurt,
for me.
unfortunately. JJ was basically playing all-star basketball. This nigga got what he need, bro. He just need to be
Tobias
a
Harris
leader
never was an
all the
all-star,
way.
fellas. Tobias
Okay,
Harris never made all-star.
Explain that.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about that history for a minute. You said that winning creates all-stars. Joe Johnson created an all-star with a 60-win team. Joe Johnson wasn't on that team. Joe Johnson.
No, I ain't saying he was an all-star on that team.
No, let me finish. Joe Johnson was a 7-time all-star, and he had Josh Smith and Josh Childress on his team, and Marvin Williams on his team, and Al Horford. Al Horford was the first all-star.
Mike Bibby.
And Mike Bibby. Al Horford was the first all-star to show up. Josh Smith had one of the best years he could possibly have with Joe Johnson on the team. He didn't make the all-star game.
So what are we saying, man?
Who got better role players?
Hang on,
I'm trying to figure out what you saying.
Let me finish.
Because you naming nobody.
What we need Jalen Johnson back on the court, because when Jalen Johnson is there, we have another scorer who could allow Trey to be a facilitator. We saw that.
What you need is you need to build a team around Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, and Ricochet.
And that team won't win 35 games.
Can I please? Hang on, let me just chime in what Marion said. Listen, I get the point that I'm making. I get what everybody's making, and I get what Larry said. He's right. I think that because Jalen Johnson's gone, to Marion's point, I think Quinn is not possibly told Trey, hey, you just take over in the fourth and do whatever the heck you want to do. However, you can still do whatever the heck you want to do and still be smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
You still can use your IQ and say, all right, Zach's hot. Zach, to Mike's point, hit 3 threes. Like Larry played, he was the most energetic, emotional I've seen Zach play at all. Dyson was cooking him. You had Niang who had 21 points. So that's why I'm not want to hear anything junk about he didn't have any help. He's got plenty of help to make a playoff push. He's got plenty of help.
You got plenty of help, man.
He got plenty of help. Remember, he didn't have any all-stars. Hang on. Remember, he didn't have any all-stars in that Eastern Conference Finals. We didn't have any all-stars either, and we went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Can I add to that?
Go ahead, Mario.
I'm sorry, Wonder. You made a point about Michael Jordan. Wish they had Michael Jordan rules. Wish LeBron that the league helped those guys. They don't help Trey. So I don't want to hear that BS. At one point. Let me finish, bro. Let me cook, bro.
All right, yes, sir.
So y'all love making a point about one person when you saw the whole team not playing defense, bro. You saw Niang couldn't even keep up with none of them guys out there. He looked like Luka out there. He looked like fat Luka out there. And y'all sit here talking that junk about a Trey defense. You put the coach put in double O when we had already came back from that long when we was down about 10 points. He put in double O the moment we got back in, and then you saw that twin score over him. You saw Durant score over him, like in the paint. They was taking over the paint when they made those points to come back over us. We went up a couple of points. So yeah, Trey made stupid decisions at the end of the game. But I say again, who you gonna give the ball to take over for Trey if he don't be in the game?
Mario, let me say this real quick, okay? When we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, we didn't have any all-stars. Trey wasn't even an all-star that year. We had no all-stars.
We had better players.
Why y'all defending Trey Young for, bro? I don't get it.
Well, so listen, I'm not defending him. I was the first one.
Not you.
I'll defend him. I'm gonna defend him. I'm gonna defend him. So I will do it. Because this man.
I will do it. I will do it.
Yeah,
it will be done.
I'm about to cook. You go ahead.
I'm carrying the mantle.
Go ahead.
Me and Mario will carry the mantle for Trey Young.
Bro, tell me who
and more. More too.
You got your points about Trey.
I'm gonna bring you back up here real quick, Marion. Hold up. Don't go to that conference final run crap, okay? when y'all want to talk about some help. Because I'm gonna tell you why right
let's
now.
not. Yeah.
Y'all must have forgot. We was
didn't.
we was 7 games under 500.
Nope, we ain't forget
at the break. So let's not act like that team was going somewhere fast. Okay, let me tell y'all something real quick, man. And then I'm gonna bring Marion back up here. Let me say something real quick.
Right after the
Okay, when you hear me speak about Trey don't have help, I'm talking about top level talent, multiple time All-Star, All NBA. Why do I mention that? Because I'm thinking championship. Championship teams have more than one multi-time All-Star, and both their players can score and get buckets at any time. Okay, we don't have that. Do you have good players on the team? Yeah, but they developing.
Exactly.
They developing. Rich say it's coming along. Okay, you can't handle him right now when you talking a championship. He coming along. Dyson Daniels coming along. But let's be honest here. This team is not built to win nothing right now. So when y'all come in here, y'all say, well, they scored 100 and some points. He got help. Stop it.
Yes, he does, Damon. Damon, I'm not letting you get out of that.
You need, if you talking championship, you know we need better players.
So
he got players
that
can win.
He got enough to make a playoff run.
What he's saying is that Detroit team is constructed way better than the Hawks team.
You got enough
you
to
got
do what?
Harris.
To do what?
You got.
I said you
a
got
playoff
enough.
run.
He better coach Mario. I know that much. He better coach.
We're not fully healthy.
You wasn't here.
We know we're not fully
healthy.
healthy.
I was.
said,
Hold up.
let me tell you
Not
something.
in this, but I was watching the game like
no,
everybody
what I'm saying
else.
is this. You
Larry
wasn't
will
on
tell
the
you I
show
was watching
beginning
it
of
with
the year.
him.
So let me tell you what I said. When
mean,
I looked
you
at
just
that
made a
training
point.
camp roster, that's when I came up with the slogan, play hard, get better, 8 to 10 seed team. That's what they are.
Yeah, but remember, Damon, the point that you made.
I don't know why
I want to
y'all
go to your
think
first
this.
point, though.
Listen, Landry told y'all, and he said it at the press conference the other day. Ain't nothing changing. We developing these young dudes. Now, when you want to speak about the young boy not getting the shots, that's on your coach. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he already told you he play politics. The NBA players told you he do politics.
I don't like Sally Jesse Raphael.
Due to politics with the front
Damon,
office.
I would believe you, I would believe you that we are developing and trying to play better if he wasn't keep playing the veterans in the clutch all the time.
Thank you.
It was the
Thank
first
you.
time he let Zach.
Thank you.
It was the first time he let Zach play.
Then you can't say that then.
See, Wanda. So why is he playing? Why is he playing
Why is he
Niang
playing
over
the
a bunch
veterans
of?
in the clutch if he wants
Why
to
is he
develop?
playing?
He didn't play Mo G at all.
Why is he playing Niang over a bunch of guys that already been here?
Listen to me.
Damon, he didn't play
None
Mo G
of
at
what
all. We
you
supposed to be
got.
developing. Come on, we trying to win.
Nothing of what you have on this floor.
I want you to do this. I want you to go back and I want you to look up on why he left Utah. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Coaches like a Quinn Snyder, okay, like they don't come here to develop. He really not here to develop. The front office has pivoted due to that Murray trade and the players not you missed on tons of draft picks and the players not developing. So basically what they're having to do is they're starting Quinn. They didn't tell Quinn, yeah, we're gonna reset the roster. Come here. That's not why he didn't come here for that. He's stuck in the middle. But because what? In Utah, they wanted him to play the young dudes. He wanted to play the guys he thought who could win. That's why him and the front office clashing. Now he came here. He was supposed to make us better. But said players that we have on the roster have not developed, so that they're basically trying to reset the roster. But as you know, you can't really tear down the roster because you don't have your picks. So you can't control nothing. Okay? This team is not here to win nothing. They're not.
That's a lie. Nah, that's a lie.
Hey, but look though.
Look at the roster.
Damon, you know I agree with you. Hold on.
Look at the roster. What on that roster you want to tell you that this team trying to win?
Damon,
what on this roster tell you that this team trying to win?
I agree with you. I know. But I'm just saying though. But guys, you play the game.
I'm going after Mike.
They played the basketball game. The basketball game plays out. You feel me? So it's like on top of what you said, it's like I can take that the roster not good and stuff, but when I watch the niggas like legit sabotage stuff though, it's
Bingo.
like, okay, now
Yeah.
this is where it's crazy because number one though, all right, for the Trey fans, I won't go into the Trey thing immediately. I'm gonna wait after I say this first thing. Clint should have finished that game out.
Sure
I mean, it was
should've.
just clear that was a different impact
politics.
in the fourth quarter or whatever. I mean, but this is reverse politics now.
play
Whatever we was saying, the
politics.
other
Yeah,
crap.
now
before
you
it,
now
whatever.
using
You
the
know
big
what?
gun.
Nah, he playing
And
his
yeah,
boys though.
Congo is horrible at
But
reputation.
You know what?
God,
I know
awful.
I'm
brother,
going after
Hey,
Mike.
Mike. Hey,
for
Mike. Hey,
tonight.
Mike.
I know
Here's a
what you
hot
said,
take for you,
politics.
Mike.
But
Hey,
I'm
Mike.
saying though,
Hey,
bro.
Mike.
Come on.
Hey, Mike. Here's a hot take for you. I don't
Man.
believe Quinn Snyder wants O'Connell to start. I
Man,
never
I don't.
believed that.
I've been
I
told
don't
y'all
know
that
if
since I
Quinn.
got here that
It's
I
like
think he
Quinn
doesn't
be
want him.
trying to win, but at the same time he don't be trying to win. So it's like, is he
Because
dumb or
Mike,
something? I can't figure it out. I think he just
because
dumb,
Mike,
bro.
watch this.
I
Do
think he
you
just
believe
legit
this?
dumb.
Do you believe Quinn Snyder is the one who gave Zachary Richard say minutes restriction, or you believe that came from the front office?
Bro, I don't
Front
know
office.
who did that, bro. It's retarded,
Listen,
bro.
I'm telling you,
Front
bro.
office.
I believe the front office. I believe
And
they're the
and
ones who
why?
told.
Why?
They're the ones who told Quinn. Listen, because this don't make
Why?
sense.
Demond, why?
This don't make sense. When they switched out a Conwu for Clint, we was winning. What coach will wake up and say, you know what? We just won 3 in a row. I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the starting lineup to see what this guy can do. That makes zero
Demond, why?
sense. Huh?
Why would the front office limit the man's minute?
Because the coach wants to win. The coach want to win. The front office wants to develop. But he can't do both.
Ass, bro.
You can't.
Oh,
do both.
so y'all may as well not have no coach out there then.
If it wasn't for the trade deadline,
Oh, wait a minute. My turn. Solution. Hold up. Y'all hold up for just 1 second. Let me say this.
John, let me ask you this, John. John, you played basketball at high school level, college level, right?
High school.
Okay, so you played in organized basketball. Now, if you had a player go out and do their own thing on a possession, does a real coach a real coach, correct me if I'm wrong, they gonna say something. They may not say it on the spot. They may wait to get in the locker room, but they gonna say something like, bro, what you thinking? What you doing? Am I right or wrong? I bet you Quinn Snyder don't do that.
You right. But let me say this.
You know how I know he don't do that, John? You know how I know he don't do that? Because Trey Young keep doing the same thing.
Well, no. Okay. It's a lot of points I need to hit. I'm just gonna hit a few. Number one, Trey Young is number 7 in clutch points in the entire National Basketball Association.
what they doing for us?
Unfortunately, he's a point guard too.
What's up, guys?
Unfortunately, he's a point guard too. Is that AC? What's going on, AC?
I gotta vent my frustrations.
Now, my thing.
AC, you go after John. AC, you can
Okay.
go.
See, my problem with this is that you still have no option beside Trey Young. It might be a flicked looking shot. It might be a bad looking shot, but the man has hit those. The man has ended games. The man is the best scorer on the team. He's the best scorer on the team.
You don't gotta do that no more.
You're asking the point guard of your team to pass it to people that he know that can't end the game in a game-ending situation, as well as people who just joined the team 6-7 games ago that you can't trust yet to pass the ball to them in a situation like this. No.
Make a smarter shot.
That doesn't go. That's not logical. That's not logical. Because see, guess what? The way that Trey Young is in the game, the way that Trey Young has scored 50+ points from time to time, he just like who was that? Somebody said he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. It might have been Kool-Aid. A couple of other people.
Let me go.
You know, let me finish up, AC. Let me finish up.
AC's ready
See,
to go.
my thing is that all right, right now, this team that you have on the floor, and I'm gonna echo what Demond said. This team you have on the floor is a bunch of misfit puzzle pieces.
No,
you
it is
don't know
not.
what these jokers
Hey,
gonna do
can I
from
please
night to
go? I
night.
need to
No,
go, bro.
it is not,
Please, bro.
John. No, it
Bro,
is not.
I need to go.
Yes,
I need
it
to
is.
go.
Hold
I
up,
need
hold
to-
up.
I
See
need to
Wonder.
go. I need
See
to go.
Wonder.
Someone tell me
I'm
to
not
go.
letting
These
you get
are
away with that,
people
John.
that
No.
you got in a
Hey,
trade to
John,
make the damn
John,
money right in
John,
order to
you
get
see
rid
Kool-Aid,
of
switch me out
Bogey
for
John, let
and
me
Hunter.
talk. John, let me talk. John, let me
That's
talk.
Mike,
all
you
you
see
got.
Kool-Aid, switch me out for
That's
Kool-Aid.
all you
No,
got.
let AC
Somebody
I'm
cook.
switch me
sorry.
out for
Let AC
Kool-Aid.
cook. Let
So you're expecting and see, like I said, this is not the championship season. This is not even the playoff season. After you made this trade, it's just like you really conceded doing anything this year.
John, I got
Okay,
a question.
these
John,
people.
I got a
How
question
many of
for you.
these people
I
are
got
going
a
to
question for
return
you,
next
John.
year for this team?
John, I got a
go?
quick question for you.
Please.
I want you to clarify.
Okay.
What do you mean by you don't know what they got? Can you clarify
Exactly.
that? What do you
Can
mean
I-
you don't know what they got?
Wait. Niang.
What was his stat total tonight? He was 10 for 20.
And see, that's the
21
point. That's the
21
point.
points.
One game.
But you just
One
Do
game.
that with one
Can-
game. He's done that 2 games, 3 games.
Can I go?
Talking about
One
right now.
Can I go?
game.
Can I go?
27 points.
Just go,
Okay.
AC.
This
Just go,
man
AC.
hasn't been here 10 games yet.
Hey,
I don't know what I have
John,
in
let
him.
me go ahead.
Hey, he wasn't doing that off the bench for Cleveland.
Hey,
Absolutely.
I'm about
Let
to say,
AC
thank
speak,
you,
let me
bro.
go ahead.
The thing is, look, I still don't know what I have because see, he's in Atlanta now.
That
It's
was
on
a
me,
career
John, so I
high,
can
my
go.
guy.
That
He
hey,
was
if you're gonna go on that logic, if you're gonna go on that logic, you may well have kept
Go.
Bogey.
AC go. AC go.
Okay,
You
so,
got to be kidding.
John, can I go, John?
Yeah, I guess I'm through since we don't have a moderator here. I guess I'm through. Oh yeah, Mike's up there. Hey Mike, can he go? Cause he AC got something on his chest. You want to get something off his chest right quick?
There you go, man. You done,
AC
John?
cook, bro.
So this game was so frustrating that they had me crashing out at an African meeting. I was at an African meeting and I was low-key crashing
Yeah, I
out
could
today,
tell.
But
Hey, nice to Shiki.
yeah, thanks.
Nice to
But
bro.
when I saw Trey shoot that shot, I almost jumped out of my chair. I said, now he shot, it wasn't the same shot, right? It was a different shot. If you watched it, right? It was a different shot. First, he made space for Tobias Harris, set himself and shot it. So I was like, okay, solid shot and winning. I said, yes, sir. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to see.
Yes.
But then the other percent, she said, okay, let me foul bait the shot. I said, why are you foul baiting?
Thank you.
Why? But plus, right, it didn't even look like he foul baited, right? It looked like he just shot the shot, he airballed it. It does look like he just airballed the shot.
It was so dumb.
I don't know if he was trying to foul bait or maybe he just shot it in the airball. I don't know which one it was, but it was one of
It
the
was
two.
it was stupid.
Now, you're up one in that situation. In my head, I'm like, okay, drive to the basket, pass. I don't know, one of the two. But he said, and then they said they only got 5 seconds on the shot clock, right? But when you saw the way Trey was formulating that play, that's what he wanted to do the whole time.
Get a three.
Instead of just moving fast, trying to drive to the basket, just to do some, I don't know. It looked like the whole time he was setting up the three-point shot. And in my eyes, why would you do that? He does this so many times. He sells the game in the same way every single time. And I don't understand why he says, maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, drive to the basket. I don't know. Drive to the basket, stop, and get a foul. Why not do that?
That's not his brand basketball.
He does that all the time. What you mean it's not his brand?
He's not a physical player, AC.
He can
still get a
drive to the
foul.
basket.
He can still get a foul.
And then make them
Or
bump
get a
into the
floater.
basket and get a foul.
Guaranteed to get a foul on the drive to the
It's
basket.
better than saying
It's better than just trying to chuck up a three from half court when you're
he
trying
didn't
to
look like he
fail,
got fouled.
foul bait.
It is like he
Is he
missed the sign that
guaranteed
said,
to get
bro,
a
with the
foul
foul.
on the drive to the basket?
Is it a guarantee with him foul baiting a shot?
No. Answer my question first
No,
before you
I'll
ask
answer
one.
my
See, because that's what y'all always do.
If he's
That's what y'all always do. You want to ask a question to try to counteract my question.
John, let me
Because
go
what Jesus did with the Pharisees, I'm taking a page out of my Savior's book.
if he would have drove.
Who's that making a biblical reference over there? Leave that out of here.
I'm trying to answer the question. if he would have just drove into the paint
Hush,
and then
man.
do the stop and pop, do the little stop thing he does when he wants the person to hit
You
him in
you
the
a
back
Malachite.
and then call a foul. He could have done it that way.
John, I love you, man. I love you, sir.
Go ahead.
So, okay.
But instead he tries to
AC,
foul
you
bait.
too.
No, you keep talking.
Proceed, sir.
Instead of trying to drive and then bait the foul by see one when he drives and then he stops so they can bump into him.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a
defender
more
goes into his
obvious
back, yeah.
foul than I'm not even sure if the guy fouled him. So I'm like,
No.
It didn't look like he fouled him. So it looked like he shot the shot and missed and he said, "Bro, where's the foul?" That's what it really looked like. So
no, he tried to, like you said, he tried to foul bait the thing with the 3-point shot. Same thing he did with Stewart, and he got screwed up for it. That's the thing about Trey that gets on my nerves. I just want to say this real quick.
And it kind of makes me like a little frustrated when y'all say he don't got help, because he I'm not saying he has all-star help, but I'm talking about this game in particular.
He had 5 guys,
27 points. We say 19 points.
5 dudes.
I'm not saying that they're going to guarantee to make it, but make a better shot. You're the point guard.
When they gonna stop somebody though, bro? That's the question. Hush.
We
hush,
need a
hush,
center.
my boy. Hush,
I
my boy.
never said anything about that. I never said. I never said that there was. I never said that wasn't a problem.
But you said he got help. Hush, my boy.
I'm talking about a shooting.
Mario,
Mario,
but the
defense.
thing is, you know we undersized, Mario.
You too. Hush, my boy.
I wanted Capella to finish the
my
game.
boy. When they gonna play some defense? When they gonna play some defense?
I wanted
He
Capella
took
to
all
finish
the
that
tall
game.
guys out the game. He took all the guys who play defense out the game.
I wanted Capella to finish that game.
He wanted his dad to finish that game. AC wanted his dad to finish that game.
But Mario, no, but you really, but y'all really.
I wanted Capella to finish that game. When I saw him
like Trey be leading the way on defense or something like that. Like
say what?
So I'm saying everybody, like, we bring up defense as if like Trey is leading the way on defense. When it comes to defense, all he doing is blaming everybody else on defense as well, though, as if Trey ain't consistently every night part of the problem when it comes to defense. Now I give you that Clint Capella should have played. Clint Capella should have played to help. It makes no sense to compound.
Let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this, Mike. If Luka or LeBron was on his team, would you be tripping?
Bruh, they not for us, bruh. They don't play for us. But put it like this, though. If Luka or LeBron play for the Atlanta Hawks with the Atlanta Hawks history, yes. But if it's the Lakers with the Lakers history, I'm probably living with everything.
So, hush, my boy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What does that mean? Why does that make it all right?
I just need a fact check here. I just need a fact check here.
You be on point, so I can't say that to you, bro. You be on point, so
I just need a fact check here. Didn't we score 143 points tonight?
Yeah, we gave up 148.
Yeah, we did.
So we gave up 5 more points than they did. Now, did they play any defense?
If we would have had a point guard that makes
that's what I'm saying.
No. Did they play any defense?
We always know that these Piston games are high-scoring games. It's been like this every season. These are high-scoring games with the Pistons.
And we're not the only ones.
Larry hasn't said anything.
We're not the only ones. Go to ESPN and look at how many 130 plus points games have been played this year by other teams than us. We're not the only ones letting people score like that.
I do think we're one of the highest. I think we're the highest, though.
Durant picked up 2 fouls early in the first 2 minutes, and we couldn't capitalize. They brought in Stewart, and then they got Paul Reed. We don't got that at center, bro. We don't.
Well, you're right about the center spot. Now, I've been telling y'all, you put them two together, you don't even have a whole child.
Really, man, I want to get rid of both of our centers and get.
Larry, go ahead, Larry.
I'm tired of we're going to get blocked by Cade Cunningham. I'm tired of it. Sorry.
We're kind of repeating history. We know the deficiencies of Trey Young defensively, but when you are, I understand why he had Niang in there because Niang had a good offensive game. But when you have Trey Young, Niang, and Onyeka Okongwu in there, it's just like having Trey Young, Bogey, and Onyeka Okongwu in there. There's going to be a conga line to the basket with no resistance. That's what it is, man. That's who Onyeka Okongwu is. Okay. He's a good backup.
Matt, you can shake
You know
your
what I'm
head.
saying?
Truth, bro.
And the fact that Matt ain't saying nothing about Onyeka Okongwu lets you
Let
know
that
that
he's
he's
I thought he was
very
decent.
displeased. That
Hey
lets you
man,
know
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna see y'all later, man.
when Matt don't say, all right, Marios.
All right,
When Matt don't say nothing about a player that he like, he know they had a horrible game. You can check it by the clock. So to me, I just look at it as up and down. We have no rim protector. Moji is good for number backside block, but he's useless for everything else in the NBA level right now. He's super raw. He can't do anything. He's gonna get in foul trouble because he's just goofy. You know what I'm saying on the court most of the times. And we don't have a rim protector on here. Clint do the best he can. He can draw a charge. He got some 2 great blocks. But once you are married to getting Onyeka Okongwu in there, it is what it is, man. You're gonna just give up drives to the basket because Onyeka Okongwu just don't have that instinct to block shot. Yeah, occasionally, yes. But overall, he's not a rim protector. Never have been. Never will be. I mean, it pretty much, you are creating the situation when you had Trey Young, Bogey, and Onyeka Okongwu out there. Who are you guarding? How are you going to stop someone coming to the basket? How are you going to stop someone on the perimeter when you keep getting those guys into action and pick and roll? Either I'm going to hunt Trey or I'm going to hunt Niang. Or I'm going to drive to the basket because now one of them going to get around the pick. And when that guy step up and they leave Beasley wide open every time, like, bro, this guy's been shooting the lights out against us the entire season. Bro, I don't care who make a shot. I'm leaving the gremlin stripe. Dennis Schroeder, that's why I used to call him Gremlin. I'm leaving that gremlin wide open. I'm gonna leave a box of chicken right there for him to eat. Now, he go from Mogwai
What is it?
to Gremlin, they're fine. Now, yeah, I know he still don't have the stripe, but he still look like a Gremlin. So yeah,
But that
I'm letting
man,
the Gremlin shoot the ball,
hey,
and I'm living with that. I'm living
he can
with
shoot now.
stripe. I'm living
He
with
can
stripe,
shoot.
going in the movie theater and eating some popcorn and jumping in the damn pool. I'm living with that. So again, stop. It's bad defensive IQ. I don't think Coach Quinn teaches defense. I just think we got
I really don't.
better players like Zach and Dyson who can actually adjust on their own for their physical talent. Team defensive wise, because the team defense was much better in the second half against. I will give Coach Quinn that he started blitzing him before he got past half court to get the ball out of his hand.
It was a shame. It was a shame, Larry. We shouldn't have had to do that.
Well, sometimes players
should have been able to guard him one-on-one,
players are
at least
just
a little
gonna
bit.
score like
You're
that, bro.
talking about Dyson right now. I know. He's
Oh no,
talking about
Dyson got cooked in the first half. I didn't say he didn't. I said on my stream he did. But again, if somebody cooking like that, guess what? You gotta damn what perception are. Get the ball out of his hand before he get across half court. Don't double team him when you get in the offensive set. That's what leads to wide open shots. Once you start double teaming him before he even cross half court, you force other players to score. Because guess what? The only other ball handler on that entire team is Dennis Schroeder. Get the ball out of his hand and make the other players make decisions. They start throwing the ball out of bounds. They start turning it over. We did that. Smart coaching, man. It don't take a rocket science. Look, if I'm seeing somebody get cooked, I don't care who it is. You get cooked like that. But it had 29 points at half and had 36 at the end of the game. So no. Listen.
Nah,
he had 29 points at the half, 36 for the game. After they started doubling him because they actually did a correct, coaching job. Like, come on, man. And I'll give Quinn props for playing Zach, but But him playing Zach, and he should have played Zach and Clint. You put Yucca Congo in there, now you're creating the same situation we had before.
Larry, let me just piggyback on what you just said. We made that run when we had Dyson, Zach, and Clint in that lineup, and we were
clamping up.
We were shutting them down, and we were getting on transition. And Dyson was going to the hole. Zach was hitting his threes. Even Clint was getting offensive rebounds. We were making the run. We had that defense. That's why I say, Trey. I would say half of this is Trey, and I will say half of it is also on the defense. Kongu ain't it, Matt. I don't know how many times we have to keep telling you a million times over. He ain't it.
Wait, before you go down that path, though,
go down that whole path,
who put Double O on the floor, though? That's what
Coach
I'm talking
Quinn.
about with
Coach Quinn.
Hold on. I don't know what Quinn's objective be, though, because it's like you're not developing necessarily. So I don't know. I mean, you threw Double O out there. I don't know if he's trying to win or not trying to win. I don't really know, but I think he really selling these hoes, bro.
No, Mikey.
Ain't no way you looked at that game as a coach and looked at that jump, bro, and thought to yourself that Clint need to come off this floor, bro, and we gonna win this game. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You can have coach circles around Coach Quinn tonight. He did.
To that point, Mike just hold on, C1. To that point that Mike just made, Clint went off the floor with 3 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. The next 4 scores by Detroit were within 7 feet.
Yep.
They had the lane. They had the easy layup.
Yep.
With Double O on the floor
all night.
So hold on.
But if he wouldn't
have, do we go back and see? Did we go back and see if Kate was in the action to see if Akama was out trapping or hedging the ball screen?
No, don't put this on Dyson. Don't do it. Your boy got bullied by Harris. He got bullied. He got bullied by Tobias Harris. He got bullied by Stewart. He got bullied by Duran. He got bullied by a whole bunch of jokers.
You would agree.
When I saw him get bumped by Tobias,
you would agree if we're double teaming. If we're double teaming 30 feet away from the rim, the defense is out of position, right? If we're double teaming 30 feet away from the rim, the defense is going to be out of position, right?
No, I saw Clint Capella double and then get back and block. I saw Clint Capella double and then get back and block.
I could have sworn K was on the bench, Larry. I could have sworn K was on the bench. They didn't bring K back.
K was in there, and then they took him out.
But Matt, that doesn't. Matt,
go back and look. No. Go back and look when K. Go back and look when K got back in the game. It was like 3:30 left in the game when he got back in.
Matt, you're talking about one specific portion of the game, though. Onyeka was getting killed the whole game.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Tobias Harris bullied his butt in the paint.
Tobias Harris walked him down in the paint.
You're talking about one play. You're talking about one play that Mike. You're talking about one play.
Was embarrassing.
Mike tried to pull that at halftime. I'm talking about that one play.
Matt, no, but it was embarrassing, and it let you know the opposite players' mentality.
They know how to play you, bro.
They know that you
I'm telling you, no way Tobias Harris does that with Clint Capella down there.
Tobias Harris taking advantage of a switch, right? And Akama being out of position slightly, and then I guess getting shouldered out of the way is embarrassing. But our
like a child,
back up,
man, like a child.
Back up because the first part wasn't like that.
That's not
the first part wasn't like that. That wasn't what happened.
It's not embarrassing. It's embarrassing that he got whooped the whole game.
It's not embarrassing. Dyson was getting cooked.
Still screwed up.
We said that. We said Dyson got cooked.
Yeah, we said that. First half, Dyson got cooked straight up.
Dyson was getting cooked.
Dyson got cooked in the first half, bro. But look, though, how many points did Cade Cunningham finish
first
with?
Half, Mike.
No. Answer me this, though. How many points did what was the score at halftime? What was the score at halftime?
64 paint points.
What?
I think they were up by almost up by 10, weren't they?
Everybody, it was 76 points. They had 76.
Yeah, it's 76 to 68.
Okay, 76 to 68.
Yeah,
Cade Cunningham had 29 points to 76, right? Cade
Yeah.
Cunningham had 29 or 76 in the second half.
How many
For the
assists did he
total,
have?
the total they scored 140 what?
8.
148.
148. So
And
they
he ended up with 38
doubled.
points.
So they scored what? Basically the same amount in the second half, roughly or so, right?
Basically,
Yeah, they
follow
did.
me though. But Cade finished with how many points?
38 points.
38. So that's an additional what from the first half?
But we
No,
triple team
what's my
them.
math? That's an additional. He finished with 38.
Get this
He had
conversation, bro.
29,
It's
so he
simple, man.
finished. That's
He had 9 more points.
That's
9 more points.
Listen
No,
to me
and a
though.
half.
That's 9 points out of the
And
70.
Dyson, hold
No,
up.
listen to
And
me
Dyson
though.
had
triple team them in the
I
second
think
half.
3 or 4
Man, they wasn't
steals in that
triple
second
teaming
half.
them. It was probably one time when that accidentally happened though. But they also didn't do that trapping after the half court the entire second half, man. They didn't do that.
Yeah,
We
because
didn't
No,
let
not the
third,
entire
and
second
it wasn't
wide
half.
open
the
No.
entire
threes.
third either.
We kept giving up. We kept
Anyway,
giving up
we
wide
did it for
open
the
threes.
third,
We
and
gave
it
up the
wasn't for
wide
the
open
entire
lane to
third.
Dorn
But
because
still
Okongwu
though,
was at the
but
top of the
still
key
though,
trapping.
Matt, tell me, did we do that early trap and get the ball out of hand, say the fourth quarter, in the entire fourth quarter, the fourth or the entire?
No.
No.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
Cade didn't play a majority of the fourth quarter.
So therefore, we had to play defense on Cade. He finished with 38 points. He had 29 in the first half. So
Yeah.
So something positive or something different. I mean, not saying Dyson shut him down or anything, but Dyson did have 4 steals and 3 of them came in the fourth. Clint Capella, noticing that defense. The defense got to the point of where it was needed to be at the moment in time to actually win the game. It's ebbs and flows in basketball. It's a bunch of points scored. We can debate all that crap or whatever. But when it came to the point and everything, and then I don't want to get back on Trey really like that, but Quinn screwed up with the sub pattern, basically pulling out your Clint, your defensive center. That was basically holding down the paint for you. That helped. That contributed to the defense, Matt, helping us, bro. That did, man. You don't do that,
Mike.
man.
K, hold on, Mike, to address what you said. K in the second half was triple teamed on 2 occasions and trapped a majority of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, he barely played. He barely played in the fourth quarter. When he got back in the game in the fourth quarter, that's when Capella left and Okongwu got back in the game. That had nothing to do. We still were catching him and trapping him. But that had nothing to do with leaving Malik Beasley wide open.
No. Address your points.
Mike,
Let me address your points. Because my thing, hold on real quick. I got to address his points because I specifically remember this stuff in my mind, though. Because he's saying that Clinton left, though, but Clint literally was on the floor when Cade was on the floor. I distinctively remember Cade having the ball on the wing, Zach defended him. Zach made a move. Cade made a move. Zach made a good job. Cut him off initially. Cade resized him up. Boom. Crossed him like crazy, though. Went baseline. Zach was still kind of on his hip, though. He tried to shoot, and Clint blocked the shot. That was an example of your defensive center being there versus with Double O being there, and them things just walking to the paint and scoring.
Mike, we didn't trap him that particular play. You're talking about one play where we didn't trap him.
Mikey,
I gotta go real quick. You missing the point. Never. All right, go ahead. See.
Mike, it's easier to have an impactful defensive center when you're not having them 25 feet away from the rim.
Let me say this real quick because I gotta go.
Hey, gang, we about to wrap it up, family.
All right.
Been 2 hours. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. We hit over 1,900 subscribers, so
let's go.
We making moves. We moving up. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, everybody who be on the panel. My bad, Ticket. I missed these super chats, man. Let me go back over these super chats. My bad, gang. I'm sorry. Ticket said, did Trey have help or not?
No.
I was told Trey don't have no help.
He did tonight.
He's got help enough to make a playoff.
Jokes aside, can't nobody give Trey a pass. And then the homeboy Carlos says, Zesty Bridges, your sweat. I don't know what he's talking about.
Talking about me. Carlos called me Zesty Bridges. I don't know why he did. Carlos be wilding out.
Hey, listen, man. Salute to the best chat in Atlanta Hawk basketball.
Ever since I got up in here, Carlos been at me, man. You Zesty. I'm like,
and
bro,
let me tell you something, man. Like I tell everybody,
Call
bro.
me Clint Jr., bro.
Like I tell everybody, don't read the chat.
I know that. I realized that the first
all they
time.
gonna do, as soon as they figure out you pay attention, they just gonna keep messing with you, dog. Don't they?
Like, dang.
Especially Carlos, don't let them catch you on any embarrassing moments because they ain't gonna never let you forget.
They never let you go.
Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. We appreciate the support. I'm gonna get back on my grind. I had to take some time off, man, because this YouTube stuff be taking up a lot of time. I know, especially I know people like Larry understand that. So, but yes, salute everybody who tapped in, man. Hawks lose again. Play hard, get better. You know, hopefully we can win some games. That
they playing tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, we got to win against Miami. We got to.
Hey, you see what Cujo said? You see Demond keep that door. The door not even locked, Cujo.
Hey guys,
I remember that.
guys, we could be on a 7-game losing streak.
Hey, yo, Larry, chill out. Don't say that, Larry.
I'm just saying. Look at the schedule. We could be on a 7-game losing streak, guys, and out of the play-in. Look at it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, if you fall under the bull,
Hey man, you got a bunch of misfit puzzle pieces that you call a team. What do you expect?
Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, gang, man, so we can get up in that algorithm, man. We appreciate everybody's support, gang. We'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Shut down, Trey.
Probably next week I might start going back to doing watch-alongs, but we still gonna have a post-game live show. If you want to do watch-along, make sure you tap in. If I ain't doing a watch-along, you can always go check out Larry. Larry always doing a watch-along.
You keep playing
over there at the Dixon Way, _Dixon_way.
Yes, sir.
And I caught it today. Larry streaming Braves spring training too. So if you tap in with the Braves, get over there and tap in with Larry. And salute Larry. I heard what Juan said. I didn't see it, but salute to Larry being on Bleacher Report, man.
I didn't even know that. I just put it up about Trey throwing it off his back and then throwing off Kyrie back, getting it nutmeg Steph, and then behind the back pass to Wemby. So yeah,
You know what? I didn't think about that, Larry.
Man.
He probably should have
And salute to everybody who tapped in. We appreciate the support. But it's time to shut it down. We catch up with y'all later, gang. Let me find a little outro. I'll catch up with y'all later.
just like a Hulk.
Y'all be blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no picking apart.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay